Hello fellow chartists, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today we had a pretty boring day in the SPY, basing, and then another move up to next resistance. I don't want to say boring, but good, because in trading, boring is actually good. But, sometimes there's a lot of sitting and waiting, but we'll talk more about that when we get to the price action technical analysis. What we're looking at right now is the general flow sentiment of SPY. 31% in the call, 69% in the put. So despite the bullish price action that's been happening with SPY lately, there's still more money going into puts. And this is in general. If I add my filters, I'll look for 200K or above for the expiration date within 1 month. I'll apply that. And then I'll look for out the money. Done. And then you'll see here that 89% is going to puts. As far as contracts that meet my criteria, you see 1.2 million going into some puts here, 450 strikes. I'm seeing a lot of 450 strikes right now. Okay, but so far a lot of these puts, they're losing money. Okay, because you guys saw yesterday in the other video in the past. I do this in the beginning of every video now, where I show you guys how the end of the day put to call ratio is looking like, and what the sentiment is looking like. Okay, what you guys choose to do with this information is up to you. Some people look at it and try to follow the big money. Some people will use it as a contrarian indicator where they don't want to follow the crowd. It's up to you what you guys want to do. I'm just showing you guys what I am looking at. Okay, so Discord plan today. The plan today, overthrow the 459 to 460 possible, which means I think we can just a strong push to the upside. I thought it was possible, but a dip has to be here with 451 to 452 support target. So I thought it's possible we hit 459 to 460, but I was expecting a dip first. I wanted to see us retest a previous support level. We had support at 455. And then of course 452, but I didn't mention 455 in my plan because I didn't think that level was gonna cause too much of a problem. Wasn't exactly correct today though. Okay, and then I put here as posted 451, 452, and then of course below that 444 to 445 a support zone, and they're very strong. Failed there is a big warning for new leg down to be started. Bear do not step in decisively in these resistant areas, which I put above 457 and of course 459 to 460. Okay, if we see it just chop sideways or unable to follow through with a strong sell pressure, that is, the squeeze will continue. So pretty much all we saw today mostly was the SPY just chopping. All right, which I updated right here when SPY pretty much made a move. You're looking at a 15-minute chart. This is the pre-market right here. It hit the Fibonacci level. This is the 0.618 retracement. This level, this fib level right here was the bear's last chance to push the market down to a new low. Okay, to keep the new low in play, which I spoke about and repeated it many times in yesterday's video. But I usually just count during the market hours, the price action during the market hours. That's most important to me. So it opened over here at 9:30, and off the it opened around 455.5. So a little bit above the 455 support. That's this yellow line right here. Came down, tested it. We eventually lost it. And like I said in the plan on the Discord, I thought we would go and test the support level of 452 first. Well, we did dip like I was expecting, but we didn't dip as low as I thought. It went as low as 453 pretty much, and then hit that level, which was not one of my levels. So if you guys caught that level, congrats. But it pretty much went back up, recaptured 455, recaptured it, and it's recaptured because look, closed back above, and you can see it testing that level as support. Okay, that's a sign that it's recaptured. And then we made some small moves, started in the afternoon. Made us move to the upside, started basing, and we eventually broke that fib level at the end of the day. Okay, so as you can see here, we got this big drop. Keep in mind this big drop is in the after hours. Okay, it's like 4:11 p.m. right now. Okay, it technically closed. Technically, it closed at 457.35. So we technically got above the 0.618 retracement. That's the bears' last chance, as I've mentioned earlier. And you can see that it's dropping dollars in the aftermarket. Not sure what happened. I don't really follow the news, but like I said, we always play it level to level. Right now, it's below the this yellow support line that's been around since November 2020. To be bullish, to continue this bullish momentum, you see this pink trend line start from all-time high and touch the high of January 13. Okay, we almost touched that level today. All right, so we're gonna watch for a breakout for tomorrow. Okay, for it to break out, it has to be above 457.85. Okay, so if you see SPY above 458 or higher, that's extremely bearish and puts 467 in play. That's the next fib level. I also have some levels around 466 to 465, just a little zone that I have over here. But the next fib level is 467. So we'll see what happens. Okay, it is dropping a lot in the after hours. I'm not sure what happened after hours because I'm making this video for you guys from a technical analysis perspective. So if you guys knew what happened or if some news just dropped just now, definitely like to hear about it. Comment below. I'll probably look it up after I make this video. Okay, so pretty much based on the price action of the trading hours, we broke through these resistance levels, which is looking good. The relief rally continues, but like I said, these levels right here is the bear's last chance. So if we get a rejection, if you see SPY dropping back below 457.3 like it's doing right now, but we want to see it during the trading hours, that's very bearish. Okay, that's a sign that we're gonna see new lows. Okay, guys, many big drops in the past. February 18th 2018, February 2021. I think there was an October one in 2018. Both those drops, they made an initial drop just like this one, and then when we use fib level around the 0.5 retracement to the 0.68 retracement, it found strong resistance before dropping to new lows. So will history repeat itself? Because from 457.3 down to 450.3, that's the 50% retracement to the 61.8 retracement. Okay, so after hours is looking a little funny. It just dropped about 30 points. Okay, so definitely let me know if something happened in the news or something. Are we going to war again? Let me know. Not trying to make a joke out of it, just genuinely curious. I'll look it up after this though. Okay, so remember, breakout level is 458 or above, bullish. All right, if we get rejection from there or we're below 455, we're looking bearish. Bears are stepping up. All those puts that we've been seeing that's been buying in the 200,000s and 600,000 and 1 million and above, they could be paying off. All right, guys, taking a look at the VIX. VIX earlier lost the 21.20 retracement level right here. That's the 0.786 retracement level on the Fibonacci that I got. It was below it earlier, as you can see, this long wick, but just closed just now. So about 10-15 minutes after the market, it just recovered basically. It recaptured that level, so that's a good sign. Next resistance, the 50-day moving average around 22.26. Okay, above that, we'll put the 20-day in play, 23.7, and the next fib level around 25. Okay, so as long as 21.2 holds, VIX has a chance to make a recovery to the upside. All right, and if VIX looking bullish again, not a good sign for SPY bulls. All right, they go in opposite direction of each other. So if VIX go up, most likely the bears did step up around this 618 retracement, and we're gonna head down to a new low. Okay, so let's talk about that new low before we go. All right, so this is a big old megaphone pattern. You guys see this white line right here? Got the touches here, the November highs. We had 2 highs in November's, and about 3 highs, and then there's a 4th high. Well, 3 highs in December and a high in January, beginning of January, before we started going into this correction. And then of course we have the support line of this big megaphone pattern, this right here. It started in the low of August of 2021, hits the low here at September 20th, connects to this October low. Now we're waiting. Will we get another low? So, okay. Now, this is what I'm forecasting, okay? I could be wrong, all right? But this is what I'm forecasting based on price action technical analysis. If we cannot break above the 618 retracement level, which is 457.32, and I think we're going to head down to a new low, and I think that we will test the support line of this big old megaphone pattern. Okay, if it was to drop down to it and test it for tomorrow, the support level will be around 407. Keep in mind, it slopes to the downside, so the more time it takes, the more lower the support level will be. So for right now, I would say around 406, 407 to 405 to the 407 zone. Okay, I'm gonna give it a zone right now. But like I said, if it just dropped like a falling knife tomorrow, the support will be 407. All right, so I think we will test this support line. Well, I'll definitely update you guys more when we get closer to it. But yeah, that's what I got, and that's the level I think we will go hit if we get the new low, because previous low was 420.76. And yes, you heard it here, straightforward with you. I am definitely going to buy if it hits that level. Definitely going to go long. Okay, guys, so that's what I got for you guys today for the SPY. QQQ, it gapped up this morning to the 0.5 retracement. That's around 369.4. All right, we had a gap. It filled the gap. It washed below the 200-day moving average briefly. All right, something to watch out for today that I mentioned to the group. You see this yellow line had a false breakout scenario. From that yellow line right there connects the high of January 4th to the high of January 13th. But as you can see, towards the end of the day, it recovered it and recaptured those levels. So false breakdown, okay? False breakdown of a false breakout. Okay, that's a mouthful. But you know, that's why I love recaptures. Recaptures are they're so bullish, all right? That's what I believe. They're not 100% obviously, okay? But yeah, I had a bullish close, but as you can see right now in the post market, it's dropping a pretty good amount, okay? So like I said, if you guys heard something, I'm still doing this video based on price action technical analysis. All right, so here's the Dow Jones. Also, it only dropped a few cents in the aftermarket, but it had a nice close as well. We didn't get the breakout from this yellow resistant line, as you can see, but it closed right underneath it, which is pretty bullish in my opinion. Recaptured and closed above 355, which is a 61.8 retracement level. This was bears' last chance to step up, and they pretty much dropped the ball on the Dow Jones. But Dow Jones needs to show some follow through tomorrow. It needs to continue to hold above 355 and break out of this resistant trend line right here, this yellow resistant trend line. So it needs to get above 356 to put 361 in play. All right, that's a good amount of a good move right there. And then above that, we'll put all-time highs back in play around 369.59. Possibly will break above that. Okay, but if you see the Dow Jones breaking below 355, that's a good sign that bears are stepping up, and we could see more downside, probably to a new low. All right, IWM almost looked bullish today, almost did. As you can see, I got this purple trend line right there. It tried to break above it today. It had to hold above 203. Unfortunately, it closed back below. So that's a false breakout. Next support level is down to 197.3. If we lose that level, if we can get a bounce, maybe we'll test for another breakup. But if we lose that level, that's a big drop down to 188. And I think we will get down to new lows which would be around the 180 level and 174.35 below that. Okay, so not seeing anything bullish on the IWM as of right now. Tesla did not hit my 951 price target. Looks like it just retested a previous level that it captured. Okay, so you can see here on January 31st, it made a strong move above 890.89. That's the 0.236 retracement level. Based a little bit the next day, it went a little higher, but didn't quite hit the 0.382 retracement, which is at 951. Today, it came down to retest that previous level. All right, that was resistant, treated like a support. So that is technically speaking some bullish price action. Okay, but right now, as you see in the aftermarket, it dropped 890. So yeah, I haven't got a chance to check. I think I said that a bunch of times, but you guys get what I'm saying. All right. So anyways, based on price action technical analysis, we lose 890.89. We got to go test that 854.28 level again. If we lose it, final support level here at 839.4. That's this blue support line that's been around. It's been around since May of 2021. Had a few touches there. Recently we lost it and recaptured that level. So we could test it. Bull's last chance. But if we lose that, I think we're going to head down to a new low. Possibly even drop below 700. Alright, but basically what we need to watch for is 890.89 continuing to hold. And then finally breaking above 942 to go test 951.89. Alright guys, so that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you found value in this video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Remember, play it level to level. Identify your support resistant levels. You know, from support to resistant or from resistant to support. You know, I believe a trader's job is to just react to the price action instead of trying to predict it. Okay, we're not fortune tellers, we're traders. And remember to treat this like a business and manage your risk. Talk to you all soon.